Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. In today's episode of Manifest with Me, we're going to be talking more about the new moon phase, and we're going to be moving on with creating our vision boards. So, it is a new moon. That is where we are at in the moon cycle. And this is the time for us to set intentions, to plant those seeds, to decide exactly what it is that we want to manifest. So this is the time where we're getting ready energetically. You're going to start noticing that you do have a burst of energy, that you're ready to naturally move forward. You might be noticing that manifestations are actually coming in, because during the new moon, this is the time where opportunities come, surprises come, synchronicities come, there's good energy coming in. It can be a social time. And so naturally, we're receiving all these beautiful things, and we're also starting to think, okay, now that that's finished, what's next? So naturally, it's a great time to be working on these vision boards and planting these seeds. So if you didn't watch yesterday's episode, make sure you watch it. It's important because the homework was to make a big vision board for your whole life, and then also to pick maybe just like one thing off of that you really want to focus on for this Manifest With Me series, okay? So the big vision board for your life, you can be adding to that anytime over the next, 6 months. My vision board for my life, it's ongoing. It's continuous. I'm constantly adding things to it, okay? The rest of this series, we're going to be focusing on this smaller vision board. Okay, just this one thing or these two things that you feel are realistic, that you can actually make happen in the next, 6 months to a year, okay? So now you've got this vision board, and it's okay if you still need to add to it, okay? That's a lot of work to do in one day. So I'm gonna give you guys today as well to be really refining this vision board for what it is you want to manifest, okay? Just that one or two things. We're focusing our energy on this like mini vision board, okay? And we're gonna move right along with scripting. So what is scripting? This is basically saying to the universe, or putting the energy of words out to the universe, declaring and affirming what it is that you want to manifest, because words are very powerful. Word is bond. This is why you have to be really careful what you say. I think there's power in being able to express yourself, having a good breakdown, complaining about things sometimes, telling it like it is. You got to be a real person, right? I think it's really annoying some people in the manifestation community who just will never say a bad thing, or they're really picky in watching their words, and they're kind of being inauthentic. So we don't want to be one of those people. However, it is very powerful, the words that you put out in the universe, the things that you say. So there are a couple of key words that are magic. Words are spells. So the first key word here, or phrase that's very magical, very powerful, is I am. I am, that is very, very, very powerful. So you do have to be careful anytime you declare out into the world, I am this, or I am that, That's something you do want to be careful of. So as we script underneath these pictures on our vision board, what you're going to do is you're going to use the I am phase. Another powerful energy to put out into the universe is the energy of gratitude or thankfulness, because that is the most powerful vibration energy, to be in that energy of appreciation, to be in that energy of gratitude. When you can hold that energy and sustain that energy for a long time, it does open a window, or dare say a portal, for you to have more of that reflected to you by the universe. The universe is basically a big mirror. Whatever you put out, you get back. So if you're continuously putting out anger, fear, toxic energy, shame, doubt, worrying, complaining, frustration, if you hold that energy and you beat that drum, you tend to attract more of it back. Now, I want to clarify that if you have a bad day, or if you're going through a depression, or you're grieving the loss of someone or something in your life, it will benefit you to be in that energy of worry, loss, doubt, fear, pain, because that's authentic to you. That's what needs to happen. Sometimes the only way out of something is to go through it, to allow those emotions to flow through you, and to just be honest. But if years and years have gone by, days and days, months and months, weeks and weeks, where you're just constantly choosing that energy and that's just your default, that's where you get into trouble. That's where you start kind of attracting toxic cycles, or you kind of go in a downward spiral. So even me, when I'm going through stuff in my life, and I'm not shy about it on this channel, I tell you guys, I've been through a lot in my life. I've been diagnosed with depression. I've been diagnosed with anxiety. Sometimes the people with the biggest smile are the people who are the most depressed. And I'm able to laugh about it, but honestly, it really sucks. And so I've had to learn how to allow a space in my life for my depression and my true feelings, while also carving out a space for me to beat the drum of positivity, of compassion, of gratitude, despite everything. So it's about a balance, and that's something I want to teach you guys through this manifesting series, is that it is a lot about balance. So on our first day of Manifest with me, we did an exercise, the homework for the first day. So go back and watch the first episode if you haven't. Do that homework before you move on to this step. On the first day, I had you guys write what I call like a shit list, where you complain, you get angry, you get frustrated. You write about all the things you're not happy about, the things you're frustrated about, the things that are going wrong for you, all the ways you feel like you're stuck in your life. I had you guys do a little bit of writing on that so that you could just get it out. You need an outlet for that. If you're also going to be trying to put out positive energy, if you're blocked with so much negative energy or so much frustration and you never let yourself express that or like work through it, that could block you from manifesting. So if you need to do a little bit more of that work, or you find that just keeping a journal and just writing the things that frustrate you or you're upset about every day helps, do it, because that is good energy. That's clearing, that's cutting cords. That's not projecting out what you want. I know it's like, oh my God, the words are so powerful and I'm writing down how mad I am, but there's a difference between holding an energy, being resistant, clinging to it, and just choosing that and being that, holding that vibration. There's a difference between that and just creating a safe space for yourself to like let it go. Okay, so there's a difference. All right, so we're going to be using I am, and we're going to be using gratitude, because gratitude is a really positive energy. And I've been in some situations where it's really tricky to find what I'm thankful for, but something that helps me sometimes is looking back to the past, because I always say, remember when you asked for or you prayed for the things that you have now. You might see a natural progression in your life of things maybe just getting like a little bit better. For instance, I remember being in a toxic situation when I was younger and just praying and hoping and wishing that I would be out of it one day. And so I always tell myself on my hard days that my best day in this situation or whatever situation I'm in is, my worst day in this situation is so much better than my best day back when I was trapped in that abuse situation. So a lot of times I find gratitude because I'm like, you know what? I'm thankful that I got past that. I'm thankful that at least I'm where I'm at now. I'm thankful that that's not happening anymore. Like, I'm thankful that I am where I'm at now. You can also be just thankful for the little things, like, oh, you know, I'm thankful that I have like this really nice lip balm. It's like really helping and nourishing my lips. I'm thankful that I have, you know, this nice bedding on my bed, that I have a comfortable bed to sleep in, that you got the lights on, food on the table, that kind of stuff, you know. Gratitude really starts with the little things. No matter what situation you're in, there's always got to be something you can be thankful for. Even if you have nothing, you have the sun. You have the sky, you have the birds. You know, there's always something, really. Everything in life, you know, many things, everything we have, it's a gift. So the energy of gratitude, we're going to work on cultivating that more. It's going to be extremely important to manifest. But I want you to be using these magic words, the I am and the gratitude, to do scripting. So let's say that you're using Pinterest. On Pinterest, you can edit your pins, and by the way, make your vision board secret so no one else can see it. If you're using Pinterest or some type of other online thing to make a vision board, don't make it public. Make it secret, make it private so that only you can see it. That's going to be extremely important. So you're going to, underneath your pin or whatever, you know, hit edit, and in the description, you're going to write and script as if you already have the thing that you want to manifest. So let's say that you're trying to manifest a full-time job. Maybe right now you're unemployed or you're working part-time and you want like a specific full-time job. Maybe you put a picture of somebody working in an office. You're gonna, you know, hit edit on that pin. Underneath it, you're gonna write something like, I'm so thankful that I got this amazing full-time job. It really is just so perfect. I love, you know, getting dressed up and going to the office every day. It makes me feel so professional, and my coworkers are so kind and supportive, and I really love my manager. They challenge me to be, you know, the best version of myself, and I love how at this job there's upward mobility and there's opportunities for me to grow. And, you know, my pay rate was really great. Like, you know, you're gonna go on and on. It's okay if you just write a simple sentence, but the whole point is for you to write almost like a story of what it would be like to already have this thing that you want. And, you know, as many basically sensations that you can include in this scripting will really help. Like, basically engage your sense of smell, your sense of taste, your sense of sight. So you can even be like, I'm so thankful that I have this really cute corner office where it overlooks the entire city, and I love watching the birds fly by my office, and, you know, the atmosphere in the office is really great. There's really wonderful air conditioning, and I'm able to feel comfortable as I work, and there's a snack bar that's free, and it has like really yummy food. You know, so now what I did last year when I was manifesting, you know, going to Bali or going somewhere tropical, is I wrote stuff like, I'm so thankful that every day I get to wake up to this beautiful sunrise and put my feet in the ocean, and I just love the breeze here and watching the palm trees blow in the wind, and I love making fresh lemonade and sitting on my, like, I just got into it, you know what I mean? Like, telling a story of exactly what your experience would be like. And you're gonna go through every single post or every single thing that you that you pinned, and you're gonna write that statement. Now, for those of you guys who've chosen to make a physical vision board, then you can just write this down on a separate piece of paper, because I know not everybody's using Pinterest or something online. And if you made some type of online collage that doesn't allow you to write anywhere, then just use a piece of paper to write down your statements. So once again, the key words are, I am so thankful that ... Write a couple sentences for each thing, really get into it, engage your senses, and really visualize and feel that experience. And this is so every time that you look at your vision board or you read it, you're able to go through and, you know, see all these things you've written down, and to really just immerse yourself and that experience. So we're getting deeper into this visualizing process, you guys. This is the most important part of your manifestation process. Later, you're going to take action, you're going to surrender, we're going to go through the whole thing, but planting the seed, knowing what you want, having a clear intention, using these magic words, really feeling the experience, putting out that gratitude as if you already have it. I am, it is, it's as if it's already happened. This is very, very powerful. So do not skip these steps, most important steps in the whole process. There's been so many times where I have started the moon cycle, I've started the manifestation process, I've created a vision board, I've done my I am statements, and then I kind of just forgot. I just gave up. I got busy, and believe it or not, some of these things would just manifest on their own without me doing anything else. I think this is why so many people in the spiritual community or manifestation community talk about all you have to do is just visualize and believe. They say visualize, believe, receive or something, because that's really powerful energy right there, and sometimes that is how it will just happen and come to you naturally. But I find that for some things, for most things, you're gonna have to actually do something in the 3D, in the physical world, to make it happen, to bring it forward, take a little bit of effort. And, naturally believing in something that you're visualizing in can be tough, because that can be so far off from what your reality is now. So, naturally you're going to need to work on releasing doubts and fears and clearing blockages, and that, luckily this whole moon cycle naturally allows you to create space for that. But you really could have some success just from doing these two little things here. So that would be interesting to see. So I'm excited, you guys. Come back tomorrow. We're going to be continuing forward with visualizing, setting intentions, catch up on the other episodes. You don't really want to get behind right now, okay? It's okay if you got behind, if you're still working on the vision boards, but get caught up. Let's continue on. Keep coming back to my channel every day. We're going to manifest together, you guys. We're going to make this happen. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace out.